My name is Kunal Kataria, and I'm a fifth-year senior at UConn. Honestly, I think the biggest thing with challenging gender norms in general is that people should just openly express themselves. So whatever that means to people, in general, I feel like people should just want to be who they are and get to that point however they want. There's like the physical attributes version of like what you do to break gender norms, and then like what you do from like a mentality kind of like aspect of it. So the physical and the mental. Physically, I paint my nails. I dye my hair. That's something different. That's like not guys just don't dye their hair, don't paint their nails. I sometimes wear women's clothing. That's the physical side. On the mental side, it's kind of like what does it mean to be masculine and what does it mean to be feminine. So masculine, it's like you think of like a more competitive, more less emotions, more just simple emotions like anger, happiness, all these things. Feminine being more in touch with your emotions, being able to just understand how you're feeling at all times. I want to paint my nails. I want to dye my hair. That's a more feminine thing. Challenging gender norms, but to me I'm seeing it as this is who I am authentically. I'm going to be my authentic version of myself. I'm going to be the rawest version of myself at all times, and I don't give a shit about what people think about me. And that encompasses what breaking gender norms, but at the end of the day, if you have that mindset of just being yourself, gender norms shouldn't exist in your own head. So for me it started about a few years back when I was at school, and I felt off. Like something felt off in me and I didn't know exactly what it was. So I started evaluating my entire life and my friends, like the things I would do, the hobbies I was engaging in, just the way I acted and operated in my own space. And that's when I realized like I wasn't just being who I wanted to be. Like I was acting for other people. I was acting in a space for these friends that I had, for my like societal norms that they gave me. Like, go do these things. This is what success is lined up like. This is where you get your happiness from. Wasn't finding success internally. Wasn't finding internal happiness. Wasn't finding my peace. Really kind of culminated to like a few month period of like just agonizing like internal like what's going on. And then I made a lot of changes. I cut a lot of people out that I didn't really like work with my growth and move with me. And I started just trying to be who I am, looking inwards and saying who is Kunal, and just like expressing that as much as I could, and finding people that around me that really loved that and grew with me and will continue to grow with me in the next few years. So it kind of started where I started like making these changes. I wasn't too confident in myself when I made these changes, right? I'm painting my nails and I'm like not really sure why I'm doing it, what I'm doing it for. Just knew I wanted to. And I got a lot of shit from random people. Like random people would give me shit for it. They'd be like, yo, what's up with your nails? Like, guys shouldn't paint your nails like that. And I was like, what the hell? That's not like... Then I got some shit from my friends that like I thought were my good friends, and they were just kind of making fun of me for it. And I was like, what, this is kind of weird. So it was kind of like a lot of pushback initially from the people around me. And then I realized I was like, you have this option, this crossroads. You're like, are these people saying the right thing, or should I just want to do it like what's best for me? And that's when I kind of had that realization. I'm like, you know what? I'm not living for other people. They're giving me so much shit and it's affecting me, but I don't want to let that affect me anymore. So I'm not going to listen to these people. I'm not giving that power in my mind. I'm going to do my own thing, and I'm going to find people that love me for doing my own thing. And I'm going to love those people back. At this moment in my life, I have a great support network of so many people that love me, the people that I love, that love my growth, and all those people that give me all this negativity and all this like just like essentially bad press in my own life. I just kind of let them go, and I was like, this is it's tough on me, and I don't need this in my life, and it's best for both of us to not be interacting anymore. So yeah, it was initially really kind of tough, just because I didn't know why I wasn't confident in myself yet. I'm gaining my own confidence and getting shit on for it, and then as I gained my own more and more and get more confident with it, it got easier and easier to let those people go and kind of build my own path. Yeah, so I was in something called the Men's Project last year at UConn, which is like a group of like 10 different guys that they bring them together in the Women's Center, and you talk about masculinity, gender norms, gender-based violence, and it's really facilitator run. So it's like you just have discussion with literally 10 other peers that I just met, and we just talked about what we're talking about right now. And that was pretty cool because it actually helped me understand who I was better, and it was cool to listen to other people do the same. So that's something I've been involved in on campus. Outside of this on my own, I kind of did something in the summer with my friend Mike. We started like something called the Androgyny Project. We interviewed me and this other guy Nick, and we just talked about the similar things we're discussing now. We had plans to do it for more people, but that project died. Androgyny is dead, I guess. So we're not doing that anymore. But it was a really fun experience where we kind of discussed gender norms and discussed masculinity in a space where we gave people a chance to talk about what they cared about. And it started a conversation, at least in our social groups and our friend groups, which was pretty exciting too. I'm telling you, 3 years, I might look completely different than this. My authentic version of myself can change as many times as it wants, and I'm just gonna be with people that are gonna push me in that direction. So I always look to see what qualities of people I like, regardless if they're masculine or feminine, and then bring that to myself. And at the end of the day, what I've created in myself is now a mix of gender norms, because men might do some things, like societally men might be doing some things better, or some things that I align with more, and societally women might be doing things that I align with more. And I just want to pick between the two and just kind of the gender norms. I'm trying to blur that line, because I want to just be someone that encompasses everything and everyone.